Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the workshop. Hope you're well, hope you're having a good weekend. Yeah, time for another video. So in this one we're going to be doing a bagel shield that I did. It's a 40 centimeter diameter shield that I made for somebody in the Netherlands for a LARP. It's his own design, and he said he just wants it to look like a proper bagel with lettuce and tomato, and yeah. So yeah, we're going to show you how I did that, and the picture for it will be over here. First time this time. Okay, so yeah, and don't forget guys, if you like these videos, please like, subscribe, and it all helps me out and keeps me growing. And don't forget, you can help us out on Patreon. It's $1 a month or however much you want to donate, and you can get to see the work in progress pictures over there that I do every week during Twitch. So yeah, I'd appreciate it, thank you. So without further messing about, let's jump straight into the video, shall we? Okay, to start the shield we're using 8mm 45 gram density foam from Tyke Supply. You can check it out in the description. The starting point is we're going to draw out a 40 centimeter circle on several pieces of foams. I think I did 6 to 8 layers on this. Now cut out your 40 centimeter circles, and then we're going to glue all these together to build the actual bagel shape. Okay, next step, we're going to cut out a 10 centimeter circle in the middle. Don't forget bagels look like donuts where they have a hole in the center. We're also going to be putting the grip for the shield in here. So once we've got a couple of layers glued together, we can cut this circle out. Our next step is to add the centerpiece core. This is what we're going to use for our handle. Now this is an 8mm core that I'm using, and it goes into the foam by about 1.5 inches both ends. This gives us quite a lot of support, and then we're going to put another layer or two on top of this just to sandwich that core in place. Before we glue the core into place, we have to put the foam on it to make it into a handle. So for that I'm using 5mm foam, 45 gram density, and all I'm going to do is just put some double-sided carpet tape on it and then roll it up. After that, to keep it nice and tight, I add a bit of black electrical tape which just tightens it all up, and then we can glue it in. Don't forget, before we glue it in, we need to reinforce one side, glue it in, and then reinforce the other side, just to make sure that the handle doesn't come loose in the shield. Here you can see me adding the reinforcement. Now this is just false leather that I'm using. I'm going to glue up one side, put it in, then I can glue the core up, put that in, and then glue another set of false leather over the top. This will prevent it from tearing into the foam either side. With our core in place and reinforcements done both sides, we're going to glue up this side, and then we're going to add another layer of the 45 gram 8mm foam to the top. This will be our third layer, so we've got 2 layers one side, 1 the other. We can add another layer if you want to even it up, but 3 should be fine. With the bottom all glued up together, it's time to create the top of this bagel. We follow the same process. So you're going to draw out some circles, 40 centimeter diameter, cut out a 10 centimeter diameter circle, and then start gluing them together. I think for this one again I use 3 to 4 layers, and then we'll go to the next step. Once we've got our tops and bottoms glued together, it's time to start adding the effect. Now we're going to round these out both on the inside circle and on the outside circle. So you're just going to cut a chamfer off, and then we're going to have to take it down to the belt sander and smooth that out, so we're creating a nice rounded donut type shape on both the bottom piece and on the top piece. Okay, for the centerpiece, for the lettuce and tomato, for the lettuce first, we're starting with 2mm craft foam glued up, and what we're going to do is start shrimping it up. So you're going to glue it on, push it on, and then scrumple a bit up, and then put that down, scrumple another bit up, push it down, scrumple it up, and that's how you're going to continue all the way around. Don't forget we need to do this on the outer rim and on the inner rim as well. Next we're on to the tomatoes. Now the tomatoes, I'm using the 10 centimeter diameter circles we cut out of the middle of our bagel. So I just separated these individually and I'm using those. Now the pattern, I just pulled up an image off Google and I'm using the wood burner just to burn in the pattern. Make sure you're using a respirator or you're in a well ventilated area when you do this, please. Once all our lettuce is done and our tomatoes are done, both on the inside and on the outside, we can then glue this together. Just make sure you put enough glue down, because there is going to be gaps between the 2 layers where the foam isn't joined up by either a tomato or a bit of lettuce. So give this a good squash down as well. Once it's glued together, it's time to smooth out those rough edges on the sides and give this a nice rounded shape and make it look like a bagel. Once she's all smoothed off and you're happy with it, give it a nice once over with the heat gun just to seal the foam, getting ready for the glue coat and latex. So there you have it, guys. That was the Bagel Shield from start to finish. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a go at trying to build it yourself. It was a fun build, I must admit. You know, some of the weirder jobs are always better. But we like to say now that if you can think about it, we can build it. That's the phrase we're going with now. But yeah, I hope you liked the video. Please like, subscribe, and check us out on Twitch and Patreon. Follow us on the Instagram, check out the website. It's all up and running. I'd really appreciate it. And I'll see you on the next one. Until then, take care now, be good, stay out of trouble, and bye-bye.